Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing because I went down to my local supermarket. It's called Tesco, but I think in America they're called Target, or at least it's the same sort of thing. And they've got a record store. Well, it's like a big billboard that says record shop, and they're quite cheap record. I'm actually surprised at how cheap they're selling the records. I imagine it's because they either got they're overstocked, or they just want to sell them off. So I picked up an album by an artist I know of, and I have listened to them occasionally, but not like so often. Um, by that I mean I've never listened to this artist by themselves, but I've listened to the band they were in, or at least I think it was them. They were in Cream, I think. Eric Clapton was in Cream, right? I think so. Anyway, I've listened to Cream, and I've listened to the Beatles stuff that he had a hand in, especially on the White Album. But today we're going to be unboxing Eric Clapton Unplugged, the #1 1992 album, which garnered 6 Grammy Awards, wow, including Album of the Year and Best Rock Male Vocal Performance, as well as Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Male Pop Vocal Performance, and Best Rock Song, Layla. Diamond Album Certification, commemorating over 10 million in the US sales. Wow, this album did numbers, jeez. I didn't see that Layla was on there. Layla, I love Layla. Isn't that, I thought it was, it's not the same Layla I'm thinking of, is it? Layla, down, got you on my knee. No? I really honestly don't know much about Eric Clapton, but I do know he's one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Big respect to his guitar playing skills. Let's try and open this. Why is it? It's a bit sticky. There we go. Do you keep these stickers? Some people keep them, but I don't know. I'm not really bothered. Huh. Well, it's a bit beaten up. Jesus. Look at this. I know it was cheap, so I can't complain, but it's a bit scratched. Ooh. Nice gatefold to it. I'm a bit tired, so I'm trying my best to be really descriptive, but nice back. I think they're just plain black records, but they are 108 gram vinyl, which again is surprising because it was only £12, about $13. My conversions into dollars are wrong. I mean, it's not going to be much more than what I say, but I cannot convert into dollars for the life of me, so take that with a pinch of salt. But let's have a look at the label. Eric Clapton Unplugged. So I saw the label. It was between this and Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones. Those were the 2 albums that were quite cheap, and I went for this one because honestly because of the label that said it had sold over 10 million copies. You know, it's just, I think it's amazing. So he's a really talented bloke, and I'm going to go and listen to this, and I'll tell you what I think. Hey everyone, I'm back. It was an amazing album. I love the crisp, clean production. Obviously it's live, so it is going to be a bit crisp and clean compared to some studio albums where you can add a bit more texture to it. But it was so clean. I say clean like 3 times now, but it was. It wasn't messy. I heard everything. The mixing and the production is perfect. Sometimes with a live album, it might be a bit muddy, a bit cloudy, but this just sounds so clear. It's amazing. It was Layla, by the way. Layla was probably my favourite song on this album, and I mean it's my favourite Eric Clapton song by far. And this version is obviously it's unplugged, so it's acoustic with a bit of piano, and it sounds amazing. His voice across the whole album is great. Just such an amazing singer as well, which I'd never heard his singing voice. Or maybe I have, because I like Layla. I didn't know that was him. And yes, Eric Clapton was in Cream. I promise I know my stuff about classic rock bands. Um, but overall, it was just a really great album from start to finish. Um, I probably won't listen to it too often because it'll get lost in the mix of all the other albums I have. But it is a good album, and I would definitely recommend Eric Clapton's Unplugged if you are into that type of music. Anyway, just overall, it was great, and not much more I can say about it because it is just a simple acoustic album. But his voice was something special, I reckon, for sure. But anyway, I'm going to come off because I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone.